So the other half of this video, now that we've introduced our site and everything else, is that we're going to unbox the Kylie holiday collection. So again, being transparent, this is the second time I filmed this because I did it the first time and my mic was not hooked up properly, so it had a ton of excess noise and different things. So this is not the first time I'm seeing the collection because I did swatch it and film it already, but I hope that you still like it. I hope that it looks good on camera for you, and I hope that you understand that these technicalities happen. So if we look at the packaging, I did make a price list for you guys so I can tell you how much everything is. It does come like this. It did have the protective, soft, information inside, so that soft information, that doesn't even make sense. The packaging soft materials for you. So one of the first ones, and the one I have to say I was most excited for, is the lip kit. It comes with 2 velvet, 4 matte, and 2 metal liquids for $42. So this is what they look like. And I'm not going to swatch these for the sheer fact that I do think that these have been swatched probably a million times already. And I'm not a big fan of swatches. I do them at times to show you the brightness of a highlighter or show you the metallics of a lipstick or something like that, but I personally think they don't have a lot of comparison to your skin. So for example, swatching lipsticks to me is kind of a pointless thing because, like, for me, my lips are naturally a berry color. They have no sheen or nude to them. When I wear nude, they still look pink because I have very berry colored lips. So for me to swatch these on my very fair skin, it doesn't tell me anything. It tells me the formula maybe. It tells me how pigmented it is, but it doesn't give me any idea what it's going to look like on me. So I get the idea of swatches. I get that a lot of it is the formula and pigmentation and things like that, but I personally think it's so much better to try different looks with the lipsticks versus trying to swatch them. I will swatch some of the products though. The next one is the Milk and Cookies lip gloss. This one is retailing for $15. It's the cheapest product in the collection. And if you look, it's an orangey color. I think my light is going to reflect too much to really show the tone, but I will swatch this one for you. I think that the formula works fantastic. And then I personally love this brush because it's very thin. Like you could, I'm going to try to show it to the camera and see if I can get it. So if you look, it's very thin, and it could get into your Cupid's bow and different parts. Your corner is really nice and really fill the gloss in. I personally am not a fan of glosses. Let's see if you can see that. Because of my hair. I have very fine hair. The wind blows. It's all over my face. And I personally hate when it gets in my lip gloss, and then I move it, and I end up with lines on my face. So I'm not a huge lip gloss fan. I am going to try this. I am going to check it out because it is a really pretty holiday color. It's kind of a copper color. Not a normal family that I would gravitate towards, but I definitely am going to try it and see what's going on with it. This is the lipstick. It's in Cold as Ice. This is definitely not my color. Because I'm swatching it, I'm not going to put it in any of our contests. But I can't see myself ever wearing a blue-ish iridescent pink thing. So I'm going to see if I can put this out for you. So initially it looks very pink. When you swatch it and they turn it in the light, do not look at the kind of patchiness in this. I try to do as much as I can, but my hands are dry because I had to wash them for first video to second video, and so I don't think this is actually the product because I did it the first time and there was no blotchiness, so I think this is because my skin's dry from washing them. So, but if you look, it almost gets like a blue tone to it that it's kind of funny because it's pink one way. It's the iridescent in it. That's exactly what it is, but it's pink one way and blue another way. So maybe a cute holiday look would look cute with it for a night out or something like that, but I personally am not into iridescence or metallics very much. So the next one is a highlighter. I pretty much ordered this because of the highlighter and the lip kit. Lip kit has multiple reds, which is down my alley. It's my signature color. This highlighter is very pretty, and for me, as an ultra fair person, I don't ever tan, ever spray tan, anything. What you see is what you get. Summer, winter, fall, doesn't matter. But this one is like a champagne color almost, but it has a little bit different, like pinky or peaches, that's not a word, peach kind of tone to it. So it does, I don't know if that's picking up, hopefully it is. It just seems like it's almost like a champagne for finer skin tone. I've only found a few champagne colors that really work well on my skin tone. One of them is IBY and the other one is Nomad. Both of those, I think the IBY is called Prosecco. It's a champagne color. It definitely is a champagne color, but it's not this really vibrant color that works better in deeper skin tones. And I love a great highlighter, but I don't want it to be 10 shades lighter than my skin. I want it to blend well. So I think I forgot to tell you prices on those. The glitter gloss is $15, I did tell you that. The lipstick is $17, and the highlighter is $20. So the thing we have left is the lip kit and the eyeshadow palette. So we look at the eyeshadow palette, if I can get it. It is 14 shadows for $40? $44. So it comes like this. And then I actually was appealed to this shade because I feel like it's going to be able to do more than just holiday looks. Like a couple of the colors are obviously holiday, but I also felt like, ooh, one of my pants is sticking up. I hope it doesn't break. Anyways, sorry. I hope that it doesn't, I lost my train of thought. Even though it has a lot of holiday shades, I'm hoping that it doesn't prevent natural looks every day. For me, it's not valuable to buy a holiday product if it can't be used for its full shelf life. I personally only bought 2 holiday collections this year. I bought the Bobbi Brown Starlight, and I bought this one. I can't stand to buy something that's limited edition that I'm going to use 3 times. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. That's not a value to me. I want to get as much use out of this palette as I can. Now, I have a ton of palettes, probably not as much as some people, but I do have a lot. So I have to say most of my palettes do not get used to the pan prior to them expiring. It's just not possible for the amount that I own. However, I do want to know that I'm going to use it more than just for those 3 holidays. So I do feel like this one is. I feel like there's 2 colors in it that have obvious holiday-ish tones. But, like, for example, the green one, you can use a green glitter and make it look amazing. Same with the gold. I don't think they're limited to holiday looks, but I do think that's what they were geared towards. So the last item in here is the lip kit. All of her lip kits, and I'm sure you all already know this, come with a lip liner and a lipstick, which I adore. It is nothing more frustrating than to buy something for $36 for a lipstick and have to buy the matching lip liner. I'm really in the habit of doing that, but it's kind of frustrating to me because if you know you have a product that matches and coincides perfectly like these do, I feel like you should supply the product, and I think that that's one way she's definitely setting her brand aside. I'm sure she's not the only brand that does it, but I, again, have a huge addiction to MAC red lipsticks. They do red like almost no one does. However, I have to buy everything separate, and it adds to my cost and reduces my value. So personally, I think it's amazing that she's doing this. I am going to rub the liner and then put the liquid lipstick next to it so you can see what they look like. Again, I personally don't think swatches really are as much as people want them to be, but at least you get an idea of what the color family is. So if you look, they're actually right, you can barely see that they're not the same, and they are very matched. Definitely in the same family. It's almost like it's not a pumpkin color, it's definitely darker than that, but it's like in the brown and orange family. I'm just going to say that because I'm sure I don't know what color this is. But it's very pretty, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying it. Again, I love the Mary Jo Kay. I waited forever to buy anything from her, and I absolutely adore this lipstick. It's one of my favorites now. So again, this kit, everything I've showed you here was $160. I believe it's for half of the collection. We're going to be trying them out for the next 2 to 4 weeks, and we'll definitely post our results soon. I hope that if you enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far in this long video, that you do click the subscribe button below. You do click the bell for notifications.